Welcome back to The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price. Today's program brought to you in part by Bealey Law Firm and Victory Transportation Systems. Got an interesting segment coming up, and going to be chatting with Tony Gioffredi. Tony Gioffredi. I knew I'd get it out eventually. And the company that you're with is Zaruf Valves.
Correct.
Yeah, very good. Kind of give us the elevator speech about Zaruf Valves.
Sure. Zaruf Valves is a relatively new company. We were founded in late 2010, and we design, manufacture, sell valves for reciprocating compressors for several industries, but mainly for our focus right now is in the oil and gas markets, both from upstream, midstream, and even into the refining and petrochemical markets.
Talk a little bit about how business is this year, because, the instant reaction is, uh-oh.
Actually, we are very fortunate. Our new design is pretty revolutionary, and it's slower than we expected, but really doing well for the market conditions right now.
Well, you expected gas to be costing about twice as what it costs now when you got started in 2010.
Absolutely.
And so, very good. You did mention other verticals. Talk about those.
Yeah, we're focused on, again, the reciprocating compressors, and our valve itself really is a much more efficient valve for the compressors. And so, again, from production, gas gathering, production, transmission throughout the value stream of the gas industry.
Right, but you indicated you were in other industries as well, primarily in energy. But what are some other?
Some
verticals?
of it is air compressors for industrial air, PET bottle blowing, for example, to making soda bottles or milk jugs types of applications. Also, CO2 injection for oil recovery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What percentage of your business is directly energy related?
Right now, we're probably 95% energy related.
Are you interested in diversifying, or are you doing so well in the energy industry, not necessary?
Our longer term plans are to diversify. Yeah. But right now, the focus is
talk about some of the other
energy.
areas you want to diversify in. You mentioned air, but what other areas?
Mainly it's air applications into some of the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers, as far as the valves to expand into those markets as well. Industrial applications for plant air, where that's used to run machinery and equipment in manufacturing facilities.
Yeah, what part of the city are you in, by the way? I know you're in the Houston area.
Yeah, we're in the northwest part, off around 290 in the Beltway 8.
290 in the Beltway 8, and started in 2010. What was your background before you got into this?
Personally, I worked for Westinghouse, a mechanical engineer by degree. I worked for Westinghouse in power generation for about 15 years. Then ran Dresser-Rand's operation for reciprocating compressors for several years. In the last about 10 years, 11 years, a company called Compressor Products International, headquartered here in Houston, actually in the Stafford area. And very similar products to the compressor valve, in addition to other products that we manufactured.
Hey, I see part of your education experience includes Big Blue. I'm originally from Michigan.
Was that right? Okay.
Yeah, you got your executive program there, and pretty interesting academic background. Where'd you get your mechanical engineering degree?
From Iowa State.
Iowa State, and very interesting experience that you bring to this. And so, talk about the size of the company itself.
Right now, again, still in the startup phases. We have around 12 employees. A fair amount of our manufacturing right now is outsourced. Spending our capital more on our marketing and sales organization as we're starting up. Longer-term plans are to manufacture components in-house as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and probably more sophisticated, the more likely you want it in-house.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We have a couple products right now. The heart of our valve, we call modules, are the reed valve itself. And those components we do manufacture in-house. That's where we control the technology and don't want that to get out into the market.
Talk a little bit about you, the founder of the company. I know you're the CEO, the president and CTO. Talk about him.
Sure. Yeah, Zaruf Muhammad. Zaruf founded the company again in 2010. He has a real strong background in the compression industry. He led R&D organizations for Atlas Copco in Europe. He worked for Cameron here in Houston for a while. He actually started up Samsung Technics R&D labs and facility in Houston as well.
Wow, that's interesting. Very diverse background.
It is very, very competent in valve manufacturing, overall compressor design, and applications as well.
An engineer himself, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's an Aggie at that.
He's an Aggie, master's in mechanical engineering from Texas A&M.
Yeah, great. Talk a little bit about, as you look at expanding into the air valve, industry. What is your strategy? How do you penetrate that? Because it's like reintroducing yourself. It's almost like 2010 all over again, isn't it?
A little bit. And again, that's why it's a little bit further out for us right now.
Yeah.
That's our main focus. The oil and gas market is so huge worldwide.
Right.
Just in the U.S., we see it as a $2 billion market just for compressor valves in the U.S. So that's our main focus right now.
How big is your market domestically?
Domestically, the market, we estimate around $2 billion in revenue. Mm-hmm. There's over 125 to 150,000 compressors just in the oil and gas business throughout the U.S.
What percentage of your business is domestic?
Right now, we are about 95% domestic.
Really? Yeah, okay. But you'd like to be more global in that
and we're starting to expand right now with new agents in different parts of the world.
Yep. Are they mainly in Europe or? We
have one for South America. We're talking to a couple in Europe. We have 2 in China, Thailand, Trinidad, Tobago, of all places, and a lot of natural gas in there, in Australia.
Very good, very good. Talk about, as you look at your growth and your expansion strategies, tell us what 2016 will look like compared to 2015.
We're very bullish on 2016. Again, our product is one that actually improves the efficiency and reduces costs for our end users. And even with the low natural gas prices right now, a lot of companies are looking at ways to improve their bottom line, improve efficiency, save cost. And so we're seeing a lot of interest in our product because that investment is going to pay back very quickly. In fact, most of our customers get a less than a 1-year payback, oftentimes 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Anthony, where are you from originally?
I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. And do they have a big Italian contingency up there?
It varies. There actually is more than you expect.
Yeah?
Yeah, so there's part of an area in Des Moines that's kind of that way.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, you learn something new every day. Yeah. Final thoughts before I let you go?
Right now, I guess, again, thank you for having me. I think we have a great product and looking for expanding in the oil and gas market over the next couple of years.
Sounds like a good plan. Tony Gioffredi is his name. He is CEO of a company that I think is a very interesting one. Anyone out there in the oil and gas field should look at Zaroof Valves. That's ZAHROOF. That's ZAHROOF valves.com. And Tony, thanks for being with us.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. When we come back, more for you right here on The Price of Business.